What up, YouTube? What up, TTC? Sergeant AR checking in with y'all on a Thursday, okay, the day after the 4th. Hope y'all had a good 4th of July, had a good holiday. Just a couple things I want to talk about today. I was looking at the roster. Shout out to everybody at the Falcaholic. That's one on the websites I kind of keep up with the team with. I go to Pro Football Focus. Of course, I go to the website AtlantaFalcons.com, and I go to the Falcons, the Atlanta Falcons YouTube page. So, just want to send a shout out to everybody that's on YouTube representing the team. Everybody that's online and all your little Facebook groups, representing the team, man. We're about 3 weeks away, okay? 3 weeks away from training camp, and I'm very excited. I can't wait to see what these rookies are going to do. I can't wait to see what our new additions are going to do. I really want to see them perform at a high level in camp, because I feel like you play the way you practice. If you have success in practice, I feel like that'll turn over into the game. So if you have good practices, that Tuesday through Friday, Tuesday through Saturday, then I feel like you're going to have a good game. You're going to play a good game. So I definitely want to see us get out there, 3 weeks from now, 3 weeks and 1 day from now, out there at the branch and practice good, man. Have good practices, have intense practices. Put on a show for the fans, really show us that y'all are ready to play this year. A couple things. First, the D-line. If you look at the running backs we got to face this year, look at the schedule. You know what I mean? Look at the running backs we have to go up against. Look at guys like Jay Ajayi, Saquon Barkley, Darius Geis, you know what I'm saying? And then you also got Zeke, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to be facing some tough running backs this year. Cincinnati has tough running backs. It's a bunch of teams out here. You got New Orleans, of course, with their good running backs. The Panthers, they acquired C.J. Anderson, you know what I'm saying? So we have to stop the run this year. That's going to be priority number one, which is why I preferred a D lineman or linebacker. We should have picked in the first round. I feel like, maybe really would have dropped into the second round. Maybe he would have, dropped to a lower pick in the second round. I mean, everybody's toting him as a best receiver in the draft. So we're going to see. We're going to find out in training camp, in these preseason games, you know what I'm saying, if he's the best receiver in the draft. So I am concerned with the D-line. How's Terrell McClain going to do? How's De'Edrin Sanat, going to do? How is Crawford back 100%? You know what I'm saying? I know Grady Jarrett's going to do well. I know my boy Beasley's going to do well. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Tack on the other side. I know those guys are going to do well, but I really want to see them perform at a high level. It takes four D linemen and your linebackers to stop the run. And it's teams that's going to line up and run right at us. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have these backs. They're going to get their touches during the season. They're going to run right at us. So I'm excited to see what we do against these good running backs in the NFC, in the AFC North. Of course, there's Le'Veon Bell. You know what I mean? And, it's a bunch of backs out there, that we're going to have to line up and play against. Joe Mixon, another name, so how are my Dirty Birds going to fare when they have to face these running backs? Do we have the beef and the power up front to stop these guys, from running the ball down our throats? It's a concern. I really want to know, how we're going to face these guys and line up and beat them. The key to stopping the offense is, number one, stopping the run. You want to put these offenses in third and long, play cover 3, don't let anybody get behind you. Have our speedy linebackers, get out in the flats and cover the running backs. Also cover the tight ends. You know what I'm saying? We have guys like Devondre Campbell. We got Debo. We got Kamal Ishmael. These guys can come in and cover the backs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got confidence, of course, in the defense, but I feel like everything starts up front. So if we get our butts kicked up front, then we're not going to stop anybody. We're not going to win many games. Last year, yes, we had a top 10 defense, but if we don't perform well against the run, we're not going to win in games, man. Plain and simple. So I want to see that, come to fruition, man. I want to see all this hype that we're getting, you know what I'm saying, about the defense. I want to see if it's real or not. You know, I want to see if what all these commentators are saying. Shout out to everybody at 92.9 The Beat. I want to see, you know, if all these people who are commenting and saying how the Falcons defense is going to step up this year, whether it be on TV, radio, online, I really want to see these guys perform. Another thing too, shout out to everybody, that whole contingent that went to Iraq, all those people that flew to Baghdad and talked to the soldiers and sailors and airmen and Marines out there. Shout out to y'all, man. You know, you guys, you know, got a little bit of an understanding of what the military sacrifices, you know, on a daily basis in foreign lands to keep our freedom here. You know, yesterday was Independence Day. It's a lot of people that laid down their lives willingly to ensure your independence, to ensure your freedom. You know, it's people that go through all types of issues, you know, whether they're active, reserve, whether they're in the military right now, or whether they're retired. You know, there's long-lasting effects from the military, some good and some bad. You know, for me, it turned my life around personally. It changed my course. It changed the way I see everything. It made me value the small things more than anything else. You know, it made me value family more. It made me value the little things that people take advantage of, and the little comforts that people have in life. It made me value them 10 times more than your average person. So now that I'm out, you know, looking back on everything, I mean, it was good and it was bad, but you know, I definitely wouldn't you know, change anything about it. I mean, it was a huge learning experience, 8 years of a learning experience. So you know, shout out to everybody that got on those airplanes, got on those helos, and visited the people out there in Baghdad. I mean, I seen the video on the Atlanta Falcons YouTube page, and salute to y'all, okay? So no really other issues I want to talk about. Still not worried about Julio. I don't think he's going to Matt Ryan's passing camp, which is, you know, whatever. I know he's training hard with T.O. T.O.'s going to be doing his Hall of Fame speech from out there in Tennessee. So shout out to T.O., man, and shout out to everybody on YouTube representing the Falcons. Shout out to Aries, man. We told you, dog. We told you that LeBron was going to LA, but you didn't believe us, man. But don't renounce your fanhood, you know what I'm saying? Don't take away your fanhood. If you're a LA fan, you're a LA fan, you know what I'm saying? Just keep that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, AR10 signing out. Y'all be easy. Have a good, safe, productive weekend. And I'll check in with you guys later. Have a good Thursday, and peace.